What's up, guys? Welcome back to Noble Garage. So, you may notice we're in a little different spot here. This is where at my house now. Where we usually are is at my dad's workshop. So the car made about a 2-hour journey, so it's a bit of a road test. I've been doing some work on it. In the meantime, I've been doing a lot of wiring, haven't filmed a lot of that, and then some other little things. So I'll give you a look and show you what I've done now. Alright, first up, you might notice that we have a bumper on now. And I've also got new headlights. Along with I installed some fog lights. So I'll give you a look at the engine bay here. I've tidied up the wiring a little bit. It's not 100% yet because I'm still doing a bit of work to finalize it, but definitely a lot better. Alright, next up, you might notice that we have some of the interior in. So what I had to do is relocate the factory PCM inside the car here. So I had to make mounting brackets for that, extend the wiring, the BCM for the ions stashed over there. Going inside here, before putting in the center console here, I put in the new short shifter. So that feels really nice, definitely a centerpiece for the interior. So next up I'm going to be putting on the top dash piece. I'm still waiting on some Deutsch connectors to finish up the wiring, but those are a couple weeks out, so I'm going to put that back on and then finish up the wiring after those come in. Alright, so we've also got the rear bumper on now. All this stuff was done kind of in a hurry to get the car here and to get it road legal. See the exhaust poking out there. So what I'm gonna do now is finish up putting in the interior, because I've got to go get this thing emission tested and I need it to look somewhat like a car. So I'm gonna do that now. Okay, dash is in. Starting to look like a car again. So that'll come out again when I finalize the wiring, but for now it's good enough so I can go get an e-test and registration. What's up, guys? So it's been a couple months since I last filmed. Went on vacation and doing some life stuff. It's starting to get cold here now, so taking the car back up to my dad's garage. It's about a 2-hour drive north, and then we can start doing some more work on it. Okay guys, so we made it here. Both cars. I've been working all day, so what I've done is I've swapped the rims that were on here. Those were my winners. So I've put too much money into the wagon now to drive in the winter, so now my coupe, which was my summer car, I'm going to be driving this winter. So I put the winter tires on there, and then my coupe had H&R lowering springs on it, so what I've done is gone ahead and swapped those all back to the stock springs to raise it up for the winter. Give you another look at the wagon with these rims on. I'm not personally a fan, but they're okay. So I did buy another set of rims for the wagon. I'll be getting those powder coated and put on in the next couple months. So the plan for the wagon, I just have to do a bunch of little things. I'll film it all, finish up the wiring, and a couple other things. So I'll make a list and I'll get started on those. Okay, so it's the next day now and I've made a list. So this isn't in order, but the first thing I want to do is swap out the lowering springs on the wagon. So I've already got it in the garage and up on the quick jacks. So although it looks really cool as low as it is, every single bump there's rub. and I can't stand it. So what I'm going to do is I just took the H&R lowering springs off the coupe, so those are going to go on the wagon, and then I'll probably just sell the springs that I put on here because they look really cool, but every time I hit a bump, the front wheels scrape, so they're too low for me. So I'm going to start on this and give you an update when I've done some work. Okay, so it's been about 3 hours. Got the new springs on. Not much to see, but let's lower the car down now and see what it looks like. Okay, car's back down. Looks just about as low. The back's a little high right now, but that might settle in after I go for a drive. But I think these are going to make a big difference in terms of stiffness, and when I hit bumps, hopefully it doesn't scrape. So I'm going to back it out and go for a test drive now. I'll let you know how it does. Okay, I've went for a drive. Oh my god, what a difference. So much better. It's about the same height too, I'd say. Maybe a little higher, but they're just way stiffer springs, so it feels a lot better going over bumps. I mean, you don't scrape the underside of your wheel wells. Alright, well that's it for this weekend, guys. We got the new springs on. They feel a lot better, a lot stiffer. It doesn't scrape anymore. Got a bunch more things to do, so next time we'll get started on those. Give the video a like, subscribe. Thanks for watching.
Take it easy.